So this is the fourth road parallel with the Boca Chica highway. It's a somewhat beachfront property, and we can see it's also in line with the Mega Bay there. The last time I did some video here was a while back, and I'll put a link to some of those previous videos, but the last time it was all mud and dirt, and they just finished grading it. They had laid down a bunch of PVC fabric to keep it from shifting. These are the tiny houses. They just put some varnish on them, the last touches over the last few days. And this area here is very nice. It used to be just a muddy pathway to the beach there, and now it's got concrete and some grassy area around it. This this is the beach, and it's mostly marshy area, but they put in a lot of piping and conduit to redirect the water. Across the road there at that corner, they put a couple huge water concrete basins to not only redirect the water, but for all the electrical and piping and conduit. You can see they're building another house here on the left, and on the corner there's also another lot on the left. They made it look real nice. So another look at the corner lot. And across of this lot in front of us, there's another. That's the third road back there, and that's still a mud road, and it's the back side of the second road. So that's the third road on the opposite side there that we're seeing, and that goes all the way down to the pretty much the Mega Bay area. And they are doing some excavating back there too. Still, there's some equipment in the back there, and we can kind of see a dozer on the back left there. Some type of a digger back there. We can kind of make it out now. There's like a backhoe or something back there, and there's a bunch of tiny houses back there too. So those are more the metallic transportable houses, mini houses, versus these are the kind of the fixtures. These aren't going anywhere, the houses that we're looking at here. And they got these trees in here too. So I like how SpaceX is bringing in the landscape type stuff, the trees and everything. The water here is it's the ocean, and it's not that deep in this area. I imagine somebody could grow a lot of wild rice in this area, because it's only a meter or so deep, and half the time during the year this is dry and you can walk out onto it. Maybe if they'd ever close off some of the entryway of the water into this area, then they could build it up further. I own a piece of property out there, or Space Ocean Corp owns a piece of property out there too. The second lot that we have is out in this area. The lots out there are assessed at about $250 per 100 by 60 foot area. So if you're able to contact some of those owners, you could probably buy one or more lots in this area off the coast. To this side, so since the ocean is so shallow in this area, no big ships come out here, but the ingenuity of SpaceX, they've started using a hovercraft boat to zip across the ocean there to South Padre Island in about 10-15 minutes. They can make the one-way trip, and in about half hour they can do a round trip. So several times a day, even at midnight, they have, I don't know if every day of the week, but they have a boat that goes across the channel there and transports people. And I don't know if they go anywhere else to, maybe just South Padre Island, but possibly to some other locations in the Port of Brownsville. They might dock and transport people instead of just to the one location. This is the community entrance to the eastern portion of this peninsula area. This is the only outlet into it. There's another one about a mile down the road further on Boca Chica Boulevard east, but this is kind of the northern entryway to this peninsula area. A lot of people like to go fishing over here. They can go out with their boots or whatever and do some fishing. And the JFK Foundation owns 5 acres up there too. So this is looking south, and that's LBJ Boulevard going down toward Boca Chica Boulevard. So 360, just did a 360 here.